You never know what you'll find in the universe of my mind. Okay, next up, I'm going to use this little cutting board and cut the details. I think I will cut these parts out first because these parts are more delicate. And it's easier to cut if there's less fragile stuff around it. But sometimes it's kind of hard to figure it out which part to start with and stuff. But yeah, whatever, it works out in the end. And I'm trying to not make super straight lines. I'm trying to, because trees are not straight sticks. Okay, I'm going to leave that intact because it needs something to keep the page together. See, here whatever. I was going to say I probably should have done these outer bits first, but in this case I don't think it matters too much which one I did first. Okay, I'm going to save this bigger piece for things. These bits, they worked better than I expected them to. So now, do this. Put my protective sheet. And color this side as well. So pretty much the same way as I did this. So I'm not going to make you watch. So I'll be back once that's done. Okay, that part is done. Now, while I have the thing under there, I'm going to the paper. I'm going to try to get rid of the white edges. Whoops. Try to avoid doing what I just did there. Turn it into a twig. Yeah, that kind of messed it up. Oh well. Whatever. Doesn't have to be perfect. I can put something there like a bird or a squirrel or something to hide that eventually. But yeah, I just want to hide the white on the edges where the paper was cut. And I am trying to use the colors that are already there to do that with. Just do a little bit of shading there. Yeah, I guess I need to do it from both sides. Here's part one. Yeah, that's that for now. I might do a little bit more later, but right now I've got to go do some other things. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. Okay, here we are, day 3 already. This is Tuesday, February 20th. And I didn't do as much as I wanted to yesterday, but that's okay. I got some stuff done. Just gonna make me some big guidelines. Just tell me where this was. Do my corner rounding. If I can get the page. There we go. Now, I want to do something just a little bit different today. It's going to be somewhat difficult, but I'll see what I can do here. Let's see. I shouldn't be pressing as hard as I do, but I always do that. So, whatever. Nope, don't like that. I need practice drawing feet. So I'm going to have more intricate cutting to do today. Hopefully it won't be too fragile. Okay, so I'm going to say that she's ready for coloring and stuff, but I'm going to again, my proportions and such are probably way off, but it's a fantasy thing, so okay, so just so that there'd be like a frame to hold it together a little bit stronger, I put a couple of trees that kind of go off the image, and I made a few of these, and I'm going to color everything and fussy cut, and it's going to be a long process, but it's basically the same thing as I did on the first page. I'll do some basic marks on the ground. And on her, because she's a tree folk. And she's got a bunch of branches and stuff, so yeah. I don't think you need to watch all of that, because like I said, it's going to take a long time, and it's kind of like I was going to say meditative. I don't know if that's the right word, but anyway, it's kind of just get lost in the doing. And on the leaves, I'm going to make some marks too. May or may not be visible. So yeah, I'm not going to make you watch, because it's going to take forever, especially the fussy cutting part, but I'll check back in a bit. So a little bit of a tip for when you have something that gets confusing easily and you can't really, it's hard to decide what goes where and etc. like this. A tip is to pick a branch in this case, or a piece, and follow it, and ignore the rest. Just follow the one you picked, and it helps a little bit. I mean, it still is easy to get confused and to mess up or whatever, but I mean, it's not a big deal. But this does help if you just pick a piece and follow it until it's colored in. And then once this part is done, then it's easier for subsequent layers, and it's easier for the cutting part, because you've done the detangling work type of thing. So I want her to blend in, but I also want her to stand out just a little bit. So her base color is flesh, natural. I think that's what the color is. It's so small that I can't even. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, her base color is that instead of the warm gray. I just looked and I don't have a replacement, so yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to have to pick a different color for future pages, trees in this thing, but it'll be okay. Okay, so I did that, and I think her next color will be the same as, it'll be the, I think it's slate gray, but I'm not sure. And yeah, so the rest of her will be colored the same as the trees I've been doing so far. So anyway, I'm doing that, and while I was fussy cutting some of my ferns, some of them broke in half, and I haven't colored the other side of them yet. But yeah, that one broke too. But so yeah, it's fussy details. Fussy details are kind of hard. I don't know if you actually saw what I was showing you with this one. And this one. But it's okay. I can deal with that another time. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish coloring, and then I'm gonna do the detailed fussy cutting, color the other side, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm a little bit late to the game today. It's almost 3 p.m. Day 4 of the 100 Days Project, and this is as far as I got yesterday on the page. Kind of hard to see because of all the things. Oh, look, and there's a show up right there. That's his body, his eyes, his chin. He's got ears. Yeah, I got this side done. But I didn't finish this side, so that's what I'm going to do today. Finish this side. When it's closed, or whatever, that's what it looks like so far. It took a long time to get that part done, but I like it. Okay, so I still have those guys to do the back side of as well, and figure out where I want to place them. So I'm just going to finish that up, and then I'll check back in. So I'm just going to glue the pieces that fell apart together. This one fell apart while I was coloring it. to figure out where they live. Wonder if I should put one on this page or not. Maybe I don't think I want to. At least not today, maybe next time. Sometimes making decisions is impossible for me. Angles like that. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, except that I want to cover some of that ugly right there. So you can stay. Maybe I need another one. But for now, I'm just going to glue those down because I've decided that's where they're going. So I probably didn't really need to color the other side, but oh well, whatever. This is Elmer's Glue All. It's one of my favorite adhesives. I'm mostly just putting glue on the stem part, or whatever that's called. So yeah, eventually I'll probably make more ferns or more plant things. So yeah, like one my pages I can come back to when I don't have to finish them all on the day that I started them. I can go back and forth and just add things as I see fit. Okay, but that concludes the one I did yesterday, or started yesterday. So now, let's make myself some faint guidelines. Okay. That's what it looks like on that side. So this side is not quite as good, but as the main side, but I am trying to do both, to make it like double-sided or whatever. I'm not sure, because it's already getting late. It's already after 4 p.m. I think I'm going to do a drawing, maybe just start it, and then call this done for today, and finish this tomorrow. So, yeah, you probably can't really see very much, and do this off camera. And I'll check back in. Okay, so it's not perfect, but I'm going to say it's good enough. I'm going to do a little bit of the coloring. Okay, I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. That's it for now. So, I had every intention on working on this yesterday, which would have been day 5, but things didn't go according to plan, as they usually don't. Uh, anyway, I did not get a chance to work on this at all yesterday, which means that I've already failed the consecutive days part, but I did say that I wouldn't beat myself up and I'd be gentle with myself or whatever if this happened. And so there you go. So this is day 6, and it is Friday, February 23rd, and I'm going to work on it right now. But I'm not going to make you watch. I'm just going to finish coloring him, and then I'll come back. Okay, so he's finished. And I just gave him some ground. Cut him up, colored him from the backside. And that's where I'm at. Leave it at that for now.